Thank you to XGIMI for sponsoring this video. So as I'm like sitting here, I'm looking out down at the studio and I can see 4 separate TVs that we filmed over the past few months. And I have probably gone over hundreds of TVs. I love the technology inside of them. But what TVs are never going to be is like variable. You buy a 60-inch TV set or 65-inch, it's always going to be a 65-inch set. And projectors have existed sort of on the periphery of this TV world for a while. They were great in some use cases absolutely not. We've gotten to a point now where a projector is a viable alternative to a TV, and in a lot of ways offers stuff that you just can't get with a TV. And sort of leading that charge is the X's that you want to keep around. Meet the latest from XGIMI, the MoGo 3 Pro and Aura 2. Now, before I tell you about all these 2 X's, let me tell you how you could win $500, because who doesn't want some money? You could use it towards a projector. All you gotta do, leave a comment down below. Tell me the first movie or TV show you would watch on your new projector. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Make sure there's a way to contact you, either with your social handle in the comments, or if I click on your little link, email address or something on your YouTube page. We'll let it run for 10 days. Open to anyone in the world. All the information will be in the description. So let's start on the portable side. Meet MoGo 3 Pro. It's a projector that can do nearly anything. First of all, it's portable. It's great for travel. Can also work for a home theater with a really awesome design that at first glance doesn't look like a typical portable projector. This is more like a transformer. And just like Transformers, there is more than meets the eye. Personally very proud of that line. So all you have to do is rotate the MoGo 3 Pro and it'll power on and kind of reveal the design here. So you've got the projector section, and that is attached to an arm that allows you to point the projector wherever you want. And that arm is attached to the base, which contains the speaker system. And design allows this to be the TV that you can take with you and sort of work for you with whatever it is you want to watch. When folded, it super easily fits into a backpack or a bag. It's got tech built in that makes it really easy to set up once you want to use it. The first is by using the power base stand. So it's like a tripod-ish stand that can attach to the projector. It even has a battery built in, so you don't even have to plug this in if you don't want to. It also has ISA built in, and that stands for Intelligent Screen Adaptation. And this serves a host of features. It's gonna kind of automatically correct the image and make it free of distortion, all without you needing to do anything. ISA is awesome. It just means you can literally put this down, wait a few seconds, and it's going to be good to go. And with this, you're gonna get things like autofocus, auto keystone correction. So that's gonna make sure that the image is clear and straight. Probably seen projectors where it looks like a diamond and things are blurry. This is going to make sure that every single time, no matter what surface it's on, it's going to look good. You also get things like screen alignment and obstacle avoidance. So with alignment, the projector will automatically detect a screen and adjust the size to fit it. With obstacle avoidance, the projector can detect if there's an object in the way, like a plant or something, and adjust the screen size to make it free of obstructions. XGIMI has completely taken all the legwork out, and this is a setup, push play, and you're good to go. But it also brings more too. It's got something called intelligent eye protection. If you've ever accidentally looked at a projector, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's to protect you from getting a super bright light blasted in your eye holes. And all of these features, plus all the ISA stuff, I think is what makes this projector incredibly easy to use. It's running Google TV as a software. So it's the same Google TV you're used to from like TV sticks and such. And it's built right in. So you sign in, get pretty much every app you can think of and watch nearly anything. Plus, I don't know if you guys have paid attention to the projector space. There's been a weird thing with them where it's not like a real version of Netflix that comes on there. It's like a Nerdflix, which had the content but wasn't like official. This comes with a licensed version of Netflix. Again, not always the case with these types of products, so you're not gonna miss out on any type of content at all. And that's like obviously normal viewing, but that's not the only way to use this thing. There's also an option to use what they're calling creative optical filter, which will make the image expand across your wall, which gives you like a crazy immersive experience. It's a feature that like my kids love and I love, and you can see what it looks like here. Like it's big. The last way to use this is called ambient light mode. So if you use the feature, you can sort of tilt the projector into a closed position, but instead of turning it off, it projects a nice kind of ambient light that you can enjoy if you want to. And this is gonna pair with surprisingly decent 5-watt Harmon Kardon speakers built into the base. So if you're looking for a really good portable projector that really makes very little compromises, this is 100% the place to look. But if you want something else, X is gonna give it to you. That is not all XGIMI makes. If you wanna go the other spectrum, it's where you get this. So meet the Aura 2. It's an ultra short throw projector. It's made to give you the absolute best viewing experience with no features spared. And this is the one that I think brings the TVs really into discussion. You are making really no sacrifice, but gaining a ton of flexibility here. So first of all, it's ultra short throw, essentially meant to replace your typical TV set. So you're not gonna like take it with you, it's not portable. Because of that, you're getting a bunch of things built in. XGIMI's kind of separated themselves with technology and especially the design. This is gonna be sitting out all the time. It's important that it looks decent. And I think this is the first projector that's going to kind of blend in more seamlessly with your home without shouting like, projector! Like that's a projector on the ceiling, on the stand. It's using sort of more neutral tones, fabric materials. It's got an auto lens cover that will cover the projector lens when it's not in use, kind of help it protect it, but also disguise it. I think XGIMI did a really good job here. Where it starts to get insanely impressive is with image quality. All right, so if any sort of spec nerds out there, it's got Dual Light 2.0 built in. This was introduced back in 2020. Essentially is a feature that allows Aura to get a better image than pretty much every other projector that has ever existed. And it does this by giving you insane brightness, great color accuracy, and really good eye comfort. And this is kind of the triangle of features. It's so hard to accomplish in this space. Usually other tech will hit like 1 or 2, but with Dual Light 2.0, XGIMI hits all 3. And what it's gonna give you when you watch it is a brighter, sharper, more accurate image. And sort of prove this, it's IMAX enhanced and Dolby Vision certified. So at least with those certifications, you know this is going to look good. And the brightness is nothing to joke about. This used to be a biggest knock on projectors. This is rated at 2300 ISO lumens, which is insanely bright. It's got a 1,000,000:1 contrast ratio, 99% DCI P3 color accurate. Nothing about this looks like a projector. The picture quality looks gorgeous. But if you want the best experience possible, like I definitely recommend using an ALR projector screen. When you combine that with the Aura 2, you will be shocked how quickly you forget that this screen isn't like a standard TV sort of emitting its own light. What was especially surprising and I didn't expect was the speakers. So it's a 60-watt Harmon Kardon speakers with Dolby Atmos tech built in. The sound quality was outstanding. And usually with speakers, you're like, oh, that's good enough to watch. This was good enough where like I would consider probably not even using any sort of external soundbar system. I don't know what they did to do this. The sound quality is amazing and unequivocally, it is the best sound I have ever heard come from a projector. Whether you're going to plug external speakers into it or not, just listen to it first, so I think you might be surprised. So from image quality to sound, I think this thing absolutely delivers. With an ultra short throw, there are other things that come into play when choosing a projector. I think the biggest one is screen size and placement. So the short throw ratio is 0.177 to 1. So that means you can place it just 17.8 centimeters from the wall. And you can project a 100-inch image, which is insane. And it's capable of projecting up to 120 inches if you really want. And that's really the only way to get a TV experience this big. It's also easy to set up too. It's got ISA 5.0 built in, so similar to the MoGo I talked about earlier. It's got things that you'd expect, all the flagship features like autofocus, auto keystone, screen alignment. Also has eye protection by using an infrared body sensor to detect if someone is in front of the light, which you might think is ridiculous. Who would walk in front of a projector and then look at it? But if you got kids, you know, they do all kinds of dumb stuff all the time without thinking. It is a really important feature to have. You don't want to damage young eyes. If you're looking for an all-in-one TV replacement, it's really hard to find a feature that the Aura 2 doesn't have. And if you're in the market for a TV and you haven't considered a projector, you should consider what XGIMI is doing. This is one of the first projectors that actually can not just replace any TV, but replace a flagship TV. For the size and flexibility that you get and the short throw amazingness that it's got, XGIMI hit this one absolutely out of the park. If you want to learn more about any of the projectors I talked about or the other things in the XGIMI lineup, all the information you need will be down below.